Picture two employees with the same job title, similar experience, and similar education. One earns noticeably more because their skills work together better. They are not necessarily the best person in the room at any single skill. They have built a combination that makes them unusually useful. That combination is called a skill stack, and it can increase your income more reliably than collecting random certifications or chasing every popular trend. Many professionals assume that earning more requires becoming elite in one narrow specialty. For some careers, that is true, but it is not the only path. The problem is that a single common skill is easy for employers to compare. If many people can perform the same task, your bargaining power stays limited. Being competent at Excel, writing emails, or running meetings is useful. But none of those abilities alone automatically makes you difficult to replace. That leads people to collect skills without a strategy. They take courses, add credentials, and stay busy without becoming more valuable in a specific role. The issue is not a lack of effort. The skills simply do not combine into a clear business outcome that someone is willing to pay more for. This creates an opportunity leak. Time and money go into learning, but the new knowledge never improves performance, visibility, or negotiating leverage. A skill that never gets applied becomes personal knowledge, not professional value. Employers usually pay for results, not the number of topics you have studied. You may also produce valuable work that nobody notices because you cannot explain it, present it, or connect it to the organization's priorities. Technical ability without communication can hide your value. Communication without useful expertise can make you visible, but not especially valuable. The strongest income gains often come from bridging those gaps. You become the person who can do the work and help others understand what to do with it. Random skills do not automatically create a valuable skill stack. The combination has to solve a real problem that an employer or client cares about. Start with one core skill that produces useful work. Add a leverage skill that helps you do it faster or better, then add communication. For example, financial analysis becomes more valuable when combined with data visualization and the ability to explain what management should do next. You do not need to be world-class at everything. You need a combination that makes you unusually effective at producing and communicating a valuable result. Consider a professional earning $70,000 who spends $100 per month on courses, software, and learning resources. Over 1 year, that learning budget totals $1,200. The expense is reasonable if the skills create a measurable return. Suppose the improved skill stack helps that person qualify for a role paying $78,000. That is an $8,000 annual increase. Before taxes, the first year's additional income is more than 6 times the amount spent developing those skills. But if the person takes several unrelated courses and remains in the same position with the same responsibilities, the $1,200 produces no direct return. The important variable is not the learning expense. It is whether the learning becomes applied experience, visible evidence, and stronger market value. Here is the harder truth. Employers rarely pay more simply because you learned something. They pay more when you can use it to improve an outcome. Saying you understand data, leadership, automation, or strategy is weak evidence. Those words appear on thousands of resumes. A completed forecast, automated report, clear dashboard, improved process, or documented cost reduction gives the skill credibility. There is another risk. You can build valuable skills and quietly use them without ever asking for expanded responsibility, a promotion, or better compensation. A skill stack creates leverage, but leverage still has to be used. Otherwise, your employer receives more value while your income stays unchanged. A better approach is to build what I call the income skill stack. It has 3 layers: a core skill, a leverage skill, and an influence skill. The core skill is the work people are hiring you to perform. That could be financial analysis, project management, sales, design, operations, or software development. The leverage skill helps you produce better work with less time or greater accuracy. Examples include automation, data analysis, process design, or artificial intelligence tools. The influence skill helps your work affect decisions. This usually includes writing, presenting, negotiation, stakeholder management, or teaching. The stack becomes valuable when the layers support one outcome. They should not look like three unrelated hobbies placed beside each other. A finance professional might combine forecasting, Power BI, and executive communication. That person can analyze performance, visualize the issue, and recommend action. A project manager might combine planning, process automation, and conflict resolution. That stack helps projects move faster while keeping people aligned. You become more valuable at the intersection because fewer people can perform the complete chain from technical work to business decision. To build a higher income skill stack, start with the work your target role actually requires. Study job descriptions and identify the recurring problems employers need solved. Then add one complementary skill that increases the quality, speed, or reach of your core work. Do not add 5 skills at once. Finally, create proof. Build a project, improve a process, document the result, or produce a work sample that shows the combination in action. A strong skill stack is not a list of abilities. It is a repeatable way to produce a result that becomes easier to explain, prove, and negotiate around. Begin by choosing a target. Define the role, responsibility, or income level you are trying to reach before deciding what to learn. Review several relevant job descriptions and look for repeated requirements. Those patterns are more useful than following whichever skill is currently receiving the most attention online. Choose one complementary skill and apply it through a real project. Depth and evidence usually matter more than starting several courses and completing none. Track the outcome whenever possible. Record time saved, errors reduced, revenue supported, reports improved, or decisions made using your work. Keep a running record of those results. That becomes useful during performance reviews, promotion discussions, interviews, and salary negotiations. Then, use the leverage. Ask for higher value assignments, clearer ownership, and compensation that reflects the level of work you can now perform. Wealth Nexus Rule. Do not collect skills. Combine them around a result people will pay more to obtain. The Financial Blueprint Workbook can help you connect career growth and income goals to the larger financial plan you are trying to build. The Wealth Nexus newsletter also shares practical frameworks for earning, managing, and using money with more intention. Increasing your income does not always require becoming the best person in the world at one difficult skill. It may require becoming good at several compatible skills that allow you to solve a valuable problem from beginning to end. Learn how to perform the work, improve the process, and communicate the result. That combination is much harder to overlook or replace. Avoid collecting knowledge simply because it feels productive. Choose skills that reinforce one another and create evidence that your value has increased. The right skill stack does more than strengthen your resume. It gives you better work, stronger negotiating leverage, and more control over your earning potential.
Like and subscribe